So Yee Hoong, you did a property monitor piece based on a report by Savills. Now, sales for high-rise homes, especially in major cities for the second quarter, saw an uptick now thanks to, the HOC. But was there sort of like a specific trend that you saw?
Based on the monitor, the pickup in sales by 10 to 15% were seen in areas like Bandar Sunway, Subang and Montclair. And I think the units that are popular remain to be 2 to 3 bedroom units in KL and Selangor. People are looking at maybe a more permanent place, so maybe a smaller unit would not be enough for growing families.
But it wasn't the same for second-hand properties, which is unusual because usually the demand in the secondary market is higher. So why the weakness?
I think the property market on the whole is still weak, and the boost in the primary market seems to be contributed by the HOC. And the existing and unpopular RPGT might also have deterred owners from disposing of their property. So hopefully in Budget 2020's revision of the base year for asset acquisition to 1st January 2013 can help stimulate the secondary market next year.
So overhang is going to continue, being an issue, especially in the Klang Valley. We're talking about 6.8 billion worth of high-rise properties unsold. But you saw the initiatives under Budget 2020. Do you think the budget is going to address this issue?
The 6.8 billion ringgit worth of properties in Greater KL, standing at over 9,000 units as of the first quarter, is quite a substantial amount. There are some helpful initiatives, for example, the rent-to-own scheme and the youth housing scheme could help reduce some of these overhang inventory price up to 500,000 ringgit. And I think lowering the foreign buying threshold from 1 million ringgit to 600,000 ringgit is seen as a positive move to reduce the overhang and attract foreign direct investments. But whether or not these measures are enough to address the issue remains to be seen.
So also, Savills pointed out in their report that it's going to be another quiet period for the secondary market. Did they say why?
I think going by trend, they don't foresee any pickup in the secondary market as yet. Yeah, but maybe, but just the primary market, yeah, I think the HOC helped, but not significantly, they say.
Is there anything that we can look forward to for the third quarter report?
I think they're still quite optimistic with the HOC, which is quite successful. I think 21,000 homes have been sold under the campaign. And I think it's seeing results, that's why it was extended from June to the end of the year.
For more on the stories, pick up a copy of The Age Weekly at all good newsstands.